BDO is a game which gives us a lot of freedom. You can play the game however you want. If all you want to do is combat and grind, by all means do it. If all you want to do is life skill, you don't have to grind a day of your life. If all you want to do is barter and live on the sea, you rarely ever have to go back to land. The game allows you to play the game how you want it. But the inevitable truth of the game is we all need to gear up, whether it's combat gear, whether it's life skill gear, whether it's your boat's gear. We all have to gear up. Now for why we gear up, it's to perform better, to make more money, to dominate. In the end, we all want to do the best we can do while playing the game, and likewise, I've taken many routes in this game to achieve that goal. I have grinded, I have bartered, I have life skilled. I've done many things, and you know what? I have no regret for any of the path I've taken. I had fun in this game, and I've explored the game to its fullest. It's been a really fulfilling journey, and I couldn't have asked for anything else. I started playing this game in January 2020, and when I started, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what to expect. I just wanted to enjoy the game, which has improved dramatically since I first played it. And along the way, I started my Fresh Start series. I took you guys on the journey that I've been on and showed you how I progressed. I showed you my mistakes, I showed you the things I've learned, and along the way I've released plenty of guides. Now I'm on a new journey. I want to push past the barrier that I've hit. Over the past several months, I've had a lack of motivation to pursue more, to gear up past the point I was at. I was 274, 329, 603 gear score in PvE, and soft cap and life skill gear, that is Tet Manos clothes, tools, Tri-Manos accessories, and Cons hard. I was at a solid point, but over the past several months, I just couldn't push past that 603 mark. The ironic thing was, I've made and spent 34 billion silver in 4 weeks to hit soft cap life skill gear. So all that time, I was dreading buying an expensive item, which I completely had the capability of doing so anyway. But I did try something new, I explored the life skilling world, and I enjoyed it. However, I haven't been life skilling much lately. Since December, my work just kicked up a whole new level. I've been working almost 12 hours a day, many days a week, and whenever I do game, all I do is grind or play some FPS game or do something fun with my friends. I just didn't have time to grind, gathering, or do something boring because I spent very little time gaming and I had to make the most of it. So I had to make a choice. I had to do something to get myself excited again to make those gains and push past that 603 mark and go beyond 600. If I stayed on the path, then it would be rolling the dice. Some days I might be working a lot and I wouldn't feel like gathering at all, and other days I might just be recuperating from the previous day of working so damn hard. So, do I do that? Or do I push past the 600 mark with the gains I made in the life skilling area? After spending a few days just weighing the pros and cons, just thinking, will I regret this? Is this the right time to do it? I was stuck in an endless loop. I just couldn't decide. I took the opinions of my friends and it was 50-50. But you know what? The right time is when you decide it's the right time. There's always going to be a better time to do something or the other. But if you're always waiting for someone else's approval or the right time according to the market or whatever, you'll never get it done. So I took the step. It was finally time to take off this gathering outfit and bring back the Cam Shin to push my Mystic and Striker to the next level. This isn't goodbye to life skills forever. I might come back to it very soon. I might come back to it 6 months down the line. Who knows? But next time I do, I want to go all in. I'm going to sell all the PvE gear that I have and be the best life skiller I can. I'm going to aim for the top. I'm going to aim for 2K mastery, and nothing's going to stop me then. But this is something I have to do now. This is a journey I need to take. And I can finally say I am ready and let's do this. Once I finally placed all of my life skill gear on the marketplace, I had to choose what I'm gonna do first. Now, as RNG would have it, I actually got my Flame of Despair in a pre-order. So what better way to start this off than getting the Fallen God armor? To do that, I needed to first get the materials. To make a Fallen God armor, you need to have either a Pen Dim Tree, Pen Red Nose, or a Black Star armor at Pen. For the Red Nose and the Dim Tree, you need to first Caphra it to C10 before you can exchange it. To get C10 on a Red Nose, you need to spend 7,224 Caphra stones. Now, a Pen Red Nose is more expensive than a Dim Tree, but if you factor in the cost of the Caphra stones, it's cheaper. So that's the route I decided to take. I went through all of my alts and started collecting all the Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphra stones I had and started consolidating the count. Meanwhile, I was placing pre-orders to fill in the gap. After waiting for a few days, the first gain was made. The pre-order filled for the Red Nose. We finally pushed our gear past the barrier we were stuck at for so many months. And you know what? It's time to keep pushing. Over the past few days while we were waiting for the Red Nose to fill, we got all the Caphra stones we needed for C10. I immediately put my Tet Dim Tree up for sale and sunk over 18 billion silver worth of Caphras into this Red Nose, and it's finally our turn to take the trip and visit the legendary blacksmith, Dorum Morgrim. So, I made my way over to Helms. This is a special spot for me. When I started over in BDO for my fresh start last year, I spent a lot of time grinding here at Helms. The elite rotation here was actually really good money for a beginning player, and it really pushed me forward. And just like the gains I made here a year and 2 months ago, it was time to make some gains again. So we made our way inside the Helm's Cave. In the center of the cave, at the bottommost floor, the core of this cave, that's where you find Dorum Morgrim. I spoke to him and I handed over my Pen Red Nose and the Flame of Despair. And with that, it was finally time. This armor is not just any Fallen God armor. It's the first item in my name. And it marks the start of a new journey, one that I hope all of you will take with me. I don't know how long this will last, nor do I know how far I'll get. But I do know one thing, I have no regrets, and I'm looking forward to the future and going all out. I'll see you guys next time.